Hello, good evening. So today I'll be telling about the storage system in our Karunya University. So we'll be knowing what is storage, why we are using storage, and seeing the evolution of hard drives, the type of RAIDs, and the file systems used in our university. Now we'll go to our first thing, types of storage technologies. And as we know that from evolutions of the storage devices, firstly in 1950s it was magnetic tape used, then in 69 floppy disk came into existence, then in 1970s hard disk, and so on, like CD, DVD, and now presently we are on a cloud storage environment. So there has been a drastic change from the year of 2000 to our present year. Now we'll go to our hard drives. This is the component of a hard drive. That is, includes a cylinder, surface, the plates, the read-write memory, the tracks, sectors, and various other hardware implementations to construct a hard disk. And the types of connectors used are this: SATA, PATA, SCSI, and various other things. Now we'll go to the RAID technologies, and RAID types are of hardware and software. The hardware looks like this somewhat, and this inside software, the RAID levels are RAID 0, which is stripping, RAID 1 is mirroring, RAID 5 includes somewhat stripping and additional parity bit. In RAID 6 also it is similar to RAID 5, but it includes two parity bits. And the parity bits why we are using is, whenever any error occurs, those parities will help us to backup up, go to a backup file and rectify our data. So this is the RAID 0 stripping. That is, each file will be distributed to each block. In RAID 1 it is mirroring, that is giving backup. RAID 10 means it includes mirroring as well as stripping. And RAID 5, which we are in a university which we are using, and it is the cheap and best thing. That is, in each disk there will be a parity, and these parities will be helpful whenever there is an error in our data, and it will be helpful in our backupping. And similarly RAID 6, in each disk there will be two parity bits. Now we come on to file systems. There are different type of file system for Windows. There will be there are different file directories, but whereas in Linux and other platforms we'll be having only one directory. Now comes distributed file system. Distributed file system means sharing of resources from client to server, through client server architecture, and the data can be accessed and stored on the local client machine, and the data is stored on servers. As from this diagram we can consider that there is a user in New York and in London, uh, and and they are having a separate server in London as well as New York. And if a London guy wants to access the file which has been uploaded by New York, there is a namespace. That is, it's a kind of address or file through which one can access the file. And there are different types of storage technologies: DAS and NAS. Firstly, we'll see DAS, that is direct attached storage. That is, there will be so many hosts, it will be connected to the local area network. and the local area would be connected to the our servers. Then comes the NAS, that is network attached storage. There includes four architectures, that is server, client, Ethernet, and network storage dash storage. And there are different types of NAS. Integrated NAS, that is client and NAS device is connected within an IP protocol. And another gateway NAS is, that is client storage array, and in between there are two more additional architectures, NAS head and FCSAN. Then comes the storage area network inside storage, which is we tell as SAN. That includes client and servers, and in between there will be a LAN, which includes Ethernet switches, I, ISCSI targets, FC switches, and various other things. Then there are different types of SAN connections: simple storage array, interconnected SAN, enterprise SAN. This is the architecture of different SANs, and this is a interconnected SAN diagram, which fiber switches have been connected to a one directory, and there are several other directories which are accessing through each and every fiber channel switches. Then comes servers. In servers, we'll be using various protocols for the functioning of our data to be sent. Then in cloud storage, there are three parameters. The file storage is there, object storage is there, block storage. Inside file storage, data is stored in files and folders, and SMB, which uh, used by Windows platform, and NFS is used by Linux platforms. And these data are stored in hierarchical structures. And example for these are Amazon, Azure file storage, Swift are using this kind of file storage system. Now comes the object storage, that is data are stored as blocks within sectors and tracks. And in a university we are using IBM Spectrum Scale, SCAM, XtremeFS, and Nesters, and various other things to store our data. Then comes block storage, that is each block acts as an individual hard drive and used to store individual file system and databases, and it is used by Amazon, Kinder, Blockbox. So these were the storage systems used by our Karuna University. Thank you.